As the war intensifies and many leaders of the Islamic Republic have been eliminated, the execution of political prisoners in Iran on the eve of the Persian New Year is seen by many human rights activists as an act of revenge against the public for the regime's repeated failures, both in silencing protests despite martial law conditions, also in its war with the United States and Israel. The execution of 3 young protesters in Qom, accused of killing police officers during clashes in the January Uprising, along with a Swedish-Iranian citizen on charges of spying for Israel, has once again fueled public outrage against the Islamic Republic.
Since the start of the war, more than 500 Iranian citizens have been detained by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Families of those detained tell us they have no information about their loved ones' whereabouts, do not know which authority is holding them or on what charges, and have received no response from any official body. There are serious concerns that these detainees may face unlawful, summary trials. These fears have intensified after the execution of Iranian-Swedish citizen Kourosh Kevani on espionage charges for Israel, followed by 3 other protesters. State media has broadcast videos of forced confessions extracted under torture. There is now grave concern that the Islamic Republic may seek to avenge its humiliation in the war by targeting political prisoners and recently detained individuals through various means, including expedited trials and fabricated espionage charges.
At the same time, mass arrests have escalated in recent days, raising alarm over the fate of political prisoners. Human rights activists say many others are also at risk of execution and have voiced concern about possible secret executions.
There are thousands of prisoners are facing execution sentence. Hundreds have been already executed by the regime in Iran. But we have to remember that the list of those execution sentences that the regime announced, they're not the real statistics. In reality, hundreds of political prisoners who were arrested during the January protests in 2026, they have been already executed in secret and their body been placed in mass graves. There are hundreds of prisoners who are facing starvation and lack of medical care, and they're kept in prison. They are kept to die. So these are all people who've been executed silently, in secret or in public. We have to be aware that the regime uses the tool of execution every single day, even at the time of the war.
The family of a political prisoner in Tehran told me that after a long period without news and with phone contact cut off, they went to the prison for a visit, only to be met with violent treatment and told that visits had been suspended and some prisoners had been transferred elsewhere. This comes as human rights activists and lawyers warn of a humanitarian disaster in prisons due to the collapse of basic services, shortages of food, medicine and medical care, and the disruption of prison administration caused by the war. Omid Habibinya, London, for the Media Line.